Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Yeah, Friday. We made it to the weekend, folks. We made it. So, it's been a long week here. I don't know if it's because we've had short weeks here lately with the snowstorms and all that kind of stuff. It's chopped up weeks, I guess I want to say more than anything. Hello.
Yes. What?
He's over here snitching all the ingredients for what I'm fixing for dinner tonight. Can't wait for dinner, I guess. But this week has seemed almost endless, but made it to Friday. Now it's time to rest and recuperate on the weekend. Guys, if you are getting on here and you're seeing me live, if you're catching a red live up in the corner, if you can see that live, you might have to tap my face and it'll go full screen and you'll see live or was live. If you're catching a red live, you're here with me live. We can talk back and forth, and I'd love it if you would type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me later on, it says was live up there. That just means you're catching the replay. That's great. I love the replay viewers. Sit and listen and see what you think. And drop replay in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from too. Okay, I love to know how far or who's watching and where you're watching from. So we're getting ready to fix dinner tonight. A quick casserole. And I'm not going to lie, guys, it has been eons since we had this. I went through the cookbooks last week. Diabetic Eats. That's all I have on this. It was made on Pick Collage. I don't use Pick Collage anymore. But it's low carb chicken cordon bleu casserole. It has been eons since we had this. And I thought, oh my gosh, we love this. So guys, when I print out my recipes, and you can print out all the recipes out of my group, okay? I have another page on Facebook. It's a group. It's called Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, okay? If you're not in that group, I'd love to have you join us. Hey, Connie, if you are in that group, please invite your friends and family. Now, if you'd like to have some recipes or some ideas for low-carb lifestyle, then, and you're not in my group, you can search it up above in the Facebook search bar. Search Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. And request to join. And I'll get you in there. It's a safe haven, guys. I keep it safe because I don't like... If y'all have seen those guys on Facebook that are like, oh, hey, beautiful, send me a message. And it's like, I don't want them in my group. So I approve everybody that comes in there basically to make sure they're a real person and not some weirdo stalkerish guy, okay, or girl, or a bot, or whatever they are. But if you're not sure how to find me on Facebook, drop group in the comments. I'll leave you a link. You can tap that and get on over there, okay? So like I said, this was one of my original recipes too. There's some major typos in it and other stuff. So I'm gonna work, hi Jewel, I'm gonna work on getting this retyped up and post it in the group, okay? So if you're looking for a good low carb recipe, and guys, when I print my recipes out, I do laminate them. That way, if you spill on them, you can wipe it off. And these little things, from whatever store and whatever you're buying, I have lots of them around here. They work great. You clip this up and you can hang it wherever, and you've got your recipe handy. I love it. So, guys, like I was saying, hey, Jewel, thank you. Guys, Jewel shared me out, okay? Because the information that I give out is things that I feel other people can benefit from. It's things that we do daily, things that have changed our lives completely, okay? Dave and I found some great supplements going on 7 years ago. We've been taking them for 7 years. Helped us to change our lives, change our attitude, my attitude, made me to where I wasn't a firecracker all the time, that people had to walk on pins and needles around for fear I was going to blow up, and has helped Dave with his health and his wellness. Both of us have lost weight from it. If you could use supplements like that, drop supplements in the comments and I'll get back to you about them. No pressure. We can talk. I'll tell you the full story. But I share all these lifestyle things that we do all the time. in that group, okay? And I'd love to have others join me. I do that because I know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to struggle, and we'd love to change that for you. So how do I fix this? Okay, guys, recipe will be going up in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Get in there if you're not. What do I have in here? I have 8 ounces of cream cheese. I've got some mayonnaise. I really like this Duke's, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am really, really loving it. And I've got some heavy whipping cream, okay? This is my favorite brand because the ingredients are grade A organic cream. And then there's some gelling gum in there that's kind of a stabilizer. I have researched gelling gum. It's okay. Judy, I will get back to you, okay? And heavy whipping cream, okay? So I've mixed this all up so that it's blended together. Okay, then I am going to add Parmesan cheese, okay? 1/4 of a cup. I might have a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup there, but you know what I do, guys? When I'm doing cheese, buy the wedges and grate your own, okay? This ensures that it's fresh and it's wonderful. I always grate my own cheese. I do not buy the pre-grated cheese. This is so good, okay? Way better this way than if you buy it, especially the stuff that doesn't sit in the refrigerator. I don't know. Anyway, and some garlic powder. Guys, we use a lot of garlic powder. I am not gonna lie. I'm gonna take that shaker lid off. It calls for 1/2 teaspoon, but we like garlic, so I'm gonna put a little extra in. And guys, you can do that too, okay? Take my recipes and tweak them just a little bit, but you know what I'd love to have people do? If you're making some of my recipes, I'd love to have you take a picture of it or just post it in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Say, hey Jan, I made this. It was gross, or it was great, or whatever it might be, okay? And I want some pepper, okay? And just a little bit of pepper. My pepper shaker sounds like it needs a new battery. I'm just gonna mix these together now too, guys, okay? So super simple here. We're gonna throw all this together. Okay, now I did do a little bit of prep work ahead of time. I grated my cheeses and I did all that good stuff. And I've got, oh dear me, look at this. 8 ounce brick of Swiss cheese, okay guys? Going in. Okay, and yes, you can see I do grate my own. Sometimes I get out the grater that I bought that grinds, but for one little brick, I'm always like, nah, I'll do it by hand. And then I usually wind up whacking my knuckle, and that drives me crazy. But okay, then I've got just some Black Forest ham lunch meat, guys. Okay, gonna put that in there. Now, if you wanted to use other ham, I think you could. Kind of up to you. Do what you want to do as far as the ham. And then I took a couple chicken breasts and I've browned those in a skillet. I used some avocado oil, browned them up, and they're ready to go into, if I can get them in there without spilling things all over the floor. I told you guys the other night, I'm a messy cook. I'm not gonna lie. I am messy. I get into what I'm doing. So I'm just going to stir this all together, guys. So please, guys, if you're popping on here with me live, please just let me know you're out there. Tell me hello. Tell me you're live. Let me know what you're having for dinner tonight. Maybe I'd love to know what everybody else is having. Are you in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave? If you need to be in that group, drop group in the comments or go search for it, whatever. And this recipe will be coming up in my group soon, okay? I'm not sure I can get to it tonight. I've got to get a couple of things done before the weekend. I'm prepping for a water challenge over in that group, guys, next week. I've done this in the past, and people reach out to me, and they're like, how do you drink so much water, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you know what, guys? I didn't used to. I really did not. My mom struggled with kidney issues because she didn't drink enough water. And I saw those struggles. Hey, Carly, how are you? Hi, Sam. And like I said, she struggled so badly. I have now trained myself. I actually had to have a procedure done here a while back And hi, Dorothy. And one of the nurses said, "You are one of the most hydrated people I have ever seen." And I said, "Well, I try really hard." So I'm going to do a water challenge. I don't know that I don't know what else to call it, but I just want to kind of devote next week to water. And hey, Joyce, and being aware of how much we get in different ways. So many people say, "I get so tired of water." I'm going to try to come up with some ways to flavor it up, to make it more interesting, give you some tips and some tricks and some ideas, and just whatever we can to maybe make water more interesting, to where you'll make a habit out of getting enough water in every single day. Okay, that's my goal. Maybe some fun stuff, maybe some giveaways going in there too. So guys, I've got a 9x13. I really should cut this in half for Dave and I am not gonna lie. This is a lot for Dave and I, but we'll have leftovers this way. I'm gonna put this in this 9x13 with all this stuff mixed together. And then I'm gonna top it off and we're gonna pop it in the oven. So guys, like I said, this is so simple, so easy. It's gonna bake for 25 minutes at 350, something like that. And, you know, I'll watch it and get it out if I need to, but that's about what I typically do. Like I said, this has been a long time. We haven't had this, and so many times I've found here recently, hey, Andrew, found some recipes, and it's like, holy moly, I forgot we used to have that. And now that Dave and I are the only ones home, I think we kind of have a tendency to these bigger recipes like that. I'm like, oh, it makes so much. But I will be around tomorrow to eat the leftovers, and that's another good thing, guys. It keeps. It'll keep in the fridge for a few days, and if you want, you could always freeze it. So I gotta wash my hands quick, but like I was saying, this water challenge is coming next week, okay? I'd love to have you guys join me. If you know anybody that struggles getting water in or something like that, you know, invite them. If you're in the group, invite them along, okay? Now, what am I going to do with the top of this? This right here. Pork panko crumbs, okay? I love this brand. Says a half a cup. I'm just going to shake, and I'm just going to top it off with the pork rinds. I love this because they're crushed, I guess. You can buy regular pork rinds, guys, and crush them yourself. Dave and I used to do that a lot. I like the texture of these. It's bigger chunks like a panko, and I do love that. You can grab this at Walmart. All right, most Walmarts anyway have it. So that's it, guys. It's together. It's ready to go. I'm going to toss it in the oven. Set my timer for about 20 minutes to check on it. It'll probably take a little longer, but hey, that's what I plan to do. Hi, Calliope. How are you? So, like I said, guys, I love sharing this stuff. I love sharing and helping others. It's just kind of become my mission. I guess I finally found something that I can do, that I can share, that makes me feel good. And if you don't like to listen to me, I guess you can scroll on by, and that's fine too. We all have different tastes. We all have different likes, and that's okay too. But like I was saying, this recipe, chicken cordon bleu, low carb, will be going up in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Love to have you join me over there if you're not already in there. You can search it, or you can drop group in the comments. I'll leave you a link. You can get back to me, or I'll leave a link. You can click the link. You can request to join that way. If you need information about the products that we take every single day, they've been life-changing. I'm not going to lie. We are in such a better place than we used to be. Dave's actually pushing that 100 pounds lost. 100 pounds with just this. And overall, hi, Kathy. Overall, he, from his heaviest he ever was, is probably around 150 to 160 pounds down. So he is almost half of what he used to be. That's pretty amazing. But he's in a better place now, that's for certain. And I'm very proud of him. He is what pushes me to be a better person too. He's what pushes me to help the other people, because I know how hard it is. We've been there, we've walked the walk. I'm not just talking the talk, guys. We have walked the walk. And once you walk that walk, you continue. It's a lifelong walk, okay? Hey, Julie. So, like I was saying, we started with one beverage and one capsule every day. And we have absolutely changed our lives with them. So if you need information, drop it in the comments. Drop info in the comments and I'll get back to you. But invite your friends to the group if you're already in there. Oh, freezing rain. I'm sorry, Karen. We're kind of in for some maybe hail and lightning and wind storms. Oh, I don't like this time of year, but I get a little paranoid, and thank you to my products for that, because they do help calm me down. So anyway, I'm going to get on out of here, guys. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope that whatever you got going on, you're safe. Be careful with the freezing rain, Karen. And I hope that you have a fantastic weekend. And let's start by having a great Friday evening, okay? Enjoy your evening, guys. We'll chat with you all later. I hope it's fantastic. And I do appreciate everybody stopping in, saying hello, commenting when they can, and just being here for me. Sometimes I think I get more out of these than you guys get out of them. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day and smile. Pass that smile on, because you just don't know who might need your smile. Chat with y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.